While many children are opening their Christmas gifts at home, there are still thousands in need of a family. Shin Ye-eun reports on how the country is trying to improve its adoption process so more children end up in loving homes.
South Korea has one of the lowest birth rates in the world, but there are still thousands of children in need of a family.
Local governments are the first to protect these children at temporary care facilities. Then some are sent to adoption agencies. And under the Special Adoption Act, children are first assigned to domestic households. Those who aren't matched domestically are then matched with families abroad. And children who aren't adopted end up at facilities like this one.
In fact, about 6 out of 10 children end up there. The president of one of the country's oldest facilities said this issue needs to be addressed.
Growing up as an orphan myself, I've received so much help from facilities like the one I'm operating now. But South Korea shouldn't have to rely on these facilities for children. Instead, government should invest in creating the right infrastructure for parents to raise their own child.
To try and achieve this, the Ministry of Health and Welfare launched the National Center for the Rights of the Child in 2019.
Before individuals or private organizations determine whether a child in need of a family should go to an adoption agency or through the foster care system, now the local government scrutinizes what will be the most appropriate and safe haven for each child.
The adoptive parents I talked to said they appreciated the Korean government's efforts.
Appreciate Korean government. They really put kids in the foster care system, and 2 of my kids, they are loved by their foster family. We cried so hard on the custody day, and until today, we still keep in touch.
Like that whole education portion up until we took custody was just like very rigorous. It taught us a lot. I think it tried to adjust our expectations a lot, and it tried to prepare us.
But some asked for more help when it comes to tackling stereotypes.
I adopted 2 children, my older son in 2018 and my daughter in 2020. We had to wait 5 more months to adopt our daughter than when we adopted our son because of that incident.
The incident she's referring to is the death of an adopted child named Chung-in. In October 2020, a 16-month-old baby girl died after being physically abused by her adoptive parents. Some said Chung-in had died because she had been adopted.
Many adoptive families, including ourselves, were enraged. Chung-in died from neglect and child abuse, not adoption.
To tackle this stereotype, adoption organizations like MPAC Korea has been launching anti-prejudice classes at schools from the early 2000s.
We teach people that adopted children shouldn't be pitied. The only difference adopted parents have with biological parents is that they aren't blood-related. Adopted parents actually go through even more training and preparation to bring a child into their lives.
South Korea is still looking for ways to improve its adoption system, to make sure that each and every child is placed in a safe home and loving family. Shin Ye-eun, Arirang News.